Iran News Now. Iran throws father of protest-related youth executioner into prison. Iranian officials have detained a father who, according to his counsel, mounted an unsuccessful mercy campaign for his 22-year-old son following the latter's death sentence stemming from protests in 2022. His attorney, Ali Sharifzadeh Ardakani, stated on X that Mashallah Karami will be appealing the 6-year prison term that he received from a revolutionary court in the Tehran satellite city of Karaj for unlawfully organizing gatherings and collecting donations. During the height of the protests caused by the death and detention of Mahsa Amini, who had been arrested for allegedly violating Iran's mandatory dress code for women, the accused son Mohammad Mehdi Karami was killed in January 2023 for the murder of a paramilitary 2 months prior. In a series of videos shared on social media, Mashallah Karami begged for the life of his kid. Following the execution of his son despite his repeated appeals, he shared videos of the burial site and the outpouring of grief from friends and family. He has been in detention since his arrest in August 2023. After President Ebrahim Raisi, a former prosecutor and Chief Justice of Iran, died in a helicopter crash last month, human rights organizations pleaded with the international world to not ignore Iran's human rights atrocities. Amnesty International warned last week that at least 8 people remained at risk of execution in Iran in instances relating to the 2022 demonstrations. Officials had severely violated their fair trial rights and subjected many to torture and other ill treatment, including beatings, electric shocks and sexual abuse, the report stated. Grossly unfair sham trials led to the execution of all 9 protest-related defendants, including Karami's son, according to Amnesty International. To silence the families of the victims of the crackdown on the 2022 protests and the subsequent hangings, rights groups have asserted that the government harassed them on multiple occasions. The Islamic Republic of Iran's brutal crackdown on families demanding justice is on full display in the 6-year prison term meted out to Mashallah Karami, the father of a killed Iranian protester, according to the Center for Human Rights in Iran, a New York-based organization. Major world events occurred this week. Iran will observe a 5-day mourning period following the confirmation of President Ebrahim Raisi's death at the age of 63. Iran has scheduled its next presidential elections for June 28, while Vietnam has chosen to Lam as its new president. Regarding matters of law, the ICC has accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and Defense Minister Yoav Gallant of war crimes in relation to the Gaza conflict and has applied for arrest warrants against them. Meanwhile, in accordance with the Genocide Convention, the International Court of Justice, ICJ, ordered Israel to end all military operations in Rafah. There were other announcements, such as the transfer of Sam Bankman-Fried to a new prison and the resignation of Michael Sonnenschein from Grayscale Investments. An important step forward for cryptocurrency investments was the approval of a spot Ethereum ETF by the United States Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, a noteworthy financial event.